Alright. Let's see. Camera? Do I look okay on camera? Ugh. Oh my god. It is freezing today. I am so cold. Well, okay, I'm not like, oh my god, I can't be sitting in the living room cold, but it's cold.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Hey, welcome in, Hoy. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in. Did my whole stream just freeze? Okay, that wasn't cute. I didn't like that at all. Don't do that again. Listen, Mr. Computer. No. No.
Aw, who's a
Work
good
and
boy?
lurk.
Wait,
Oh, I
why
like
am I
that.
petting
Hey,
you?
I get to work and lurk. What do you do for work that lets you lurk? And we're happy to have you.
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the
perfect.
spot.
I gave her that halo and the eye patch. She's a holy pirate. Let's have a meeting with
Darling, care if I hang out for a while?
I want to get into this kitty cat's pants.
You worried about what's going on with Menancia?
Meow.
What makes you think that?
Pants.
Well,
I
you
think
were
we've got
speaking to
cat ears.
Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Sorry, I didn't
His
hear
whole
what you two were
aesthetic
actually talking about.
is like
though.
Egyptian ruler.
I just figured it was Menancia
and
since it
I'm
was
so
the two
here
of you.
for it. I love it. It looks so
I am
good
but a
on
former
him.
lord who has
They
abandoned
did a
his
good job
post.
in this game. I really like.
I'm no longer in
So,
a position
fun
to lead
fact:
the realm in any
this was
capacity
not
whatsoever.
originally going to be a
Yet
Tales
Kisara
game.
still seeks out my opinions, knowing full
For those
well
of you
that
who
is the
did not
case.
know that, this was
This
supposed to
despite
start
the fact I am no longer her master either.
I am an LTT
Couldn't it be
and
precisely
motor
because
vehicle
you're not her
intake.
master anymore?
Oh,
It's natural for friends to want to hear each other's
that's
opinions.
really cool. I had a friend
I hadn't considered that possibility.
who was
It's
a
funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon
ambulance
among
driver.
artistic
No.
types such as myself.
van
When lordships
driver.
are decided
So
based
she would
solely
be
on
like in
one's
the
astral
van and
energy,
take people
it
places
can lead to funny results.
for like
But even
clinical.
so, you still took your job as Lord seriously,
Ow.
didn't you?
Fuck me. Shit.
Certainly, I learned to perform my functions. However,
Yeah, she used
I
to
was
drive
less
the vans
interested in
around. So if you
ruling,
if
so
you were
much
like
as avoiding
old or
life
couldn't
and
get
death
to an appointment,
decisions.
she would show up and
of course, such a
Haul you
mentality
off.
in the end led only to sickening pain and death taking place elsewhere out of sight. I pretended not to see
That's
or
pretty
hear any
cool.
of it.
Do you like
content
your
to let
job?
Supposed peace
Do
and
you
equality
like it?
keep me blind and
Do you
deaf to
like
reality.
it a lot?
I was a
You
fool.
like a
But you're making amends.
lollipop and
I would like to think so.
Lilyhammer.
The path ahead is dark, yet I still walk on. I merely pray that I shan't fall down any holes along the way. We'd best get ready
Some
for
days.
tomorrow.
Someday. Why am I freezing constantly? This is gonna be a... Really?
Shall we get moving?
Okay, we might have a problem. We might have a problem. So OBS has an update pending that I didn't want to do because I was already late for being live. If my OBS continues to lag and freeze randomly like this, it might need the update sooner than later. So if it keeps doing this, I'm gonna stop the stream real quick and update OBS and start over. But let's go a little longer because I really don't want to do that. Okay, so forging weapons. Can I make anything? I can make the refined Gale Claw. The Grouper Flood. Oh, I think she needs that more. Ooh. Oh, that book is so pretty. Oh, God. He has nothing. I haven't been able to make him anything besides the winged gauntlets. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to be comfy. I need a better chair. I want a standing desk. Oh my god. So I clean office building. I clean these 2 office buildings Monday through Friday for my job at night. And like half the people have these desks that like can be standing or adjusted to be like a sitting desk. I want a standing desk. My ADD, I feel like a standing desk would be fantastic for me as a streamer. Because then I can move around and stuff while I'm... Oh, yeah, I think I need a standing desk. Oh, let's make a new weapon for him. Because he doesn't have one. Oh. Well, let's make that too. Ooh, it would be awesome, right, Jess? I feel like it would be great for my tism. Being able to stand and like move around while I'm like playing with you guys. I want a stand desk for my cutting table. Oh, yes. Yes. When I was a kid, I would, because I used to draw, not anymore. Drawing's one of those talents, people, that if you don't keep doing it, you can't keep doing it, okay? You have to stick at it, or you wind up like me, who could draw, and I can't draw. Not anymore. No. I should have stayed with it, but I didn't. That's okay. I liked writing more anyway. But I used to take my desk, and I used to put it on my toy box so I could stand and draw. I don't know why. It was just something I always liked to do. Holy crap. Alright, horse. Okay. Yeah. I feel like I'm standing desk would be stupendous. Oh!
Great.
I
Now
thought
I'm
I
hurt
was
and
dead.
dirty.
What the fuck? Oh, okay. I was like, well, game over.
Not this way, I guess. Not this way, I guess.
I can't get in. So a cutting desk. What is that? Is it like for wood? Like, are you a handyman? Are you good at building things? You have me curious and curious. Alright, what's over here? Okay, more gems. Good. Some of this stuff, that's probably why I was able to build all those weapons, is because all those rocks that I mined on my way up. Alright, hold on. How do I pull up the map? Like that. Okay, I need to go down this way. No! Sorry.
Great. Now I'm hurt and
I didn't want them to
dirty.
get me. Hello? Anybody home? Knock, knock. Knock, knock!
Still
Oh, you
thinking about how to act
quills.
around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade.
Yes.
The same way I would with you or anyone else. For
I
as long as I can
absolutely
remember,
relate.
I've spent my life protecting others.
100%. Sitting is
But
very
isn't that what
difficult.
friends
I
do,
hated
too?
school.
Support
because
and protect one
I
another
can't
in
sit
times of
still.
need?
I can't.
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not
Quilting,
going to give
that's
you any
really
grief
cool.
over it.
I had a
Actually,
friend who
I've been
quilts,
thinking about how I
or
ought to
used
act
to.
around
I
you
don't
all
know,
as
I don't
well.
think she does anymore,
Oh?
but she did. That's a cool hobby.
When I set out on this journey,
can be
it
fun
was
and
to rid
relaxing.
Eldaman and Sia of its enemies and search for
What kind of
wisdom in the
quilts do you
outside
make?
world. Wisdom
Oh my
that I
god,
could
there was this
potentially
one
put
quilt
to
I
use on my
saw that
return.
someone made online, and it was all like
I'm
anime
grateful to
and
you all
stuff,
for
and it
letting
was
me
so
tag
cool.
along.
I
But
was
it got
like,
me thinking,
I need it.
what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though?
Yeah,
Sometimes I wish
being
there
able
was
to
more I could
swing
be
that
doing to
giant
pull
club
my...
of yours, lady, is help enough.
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez,
enough.
I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
I love how I have a bunch
What
of
do you
like
mean, what
animal
do we
people
do?
on my
We
team right
find
now.
stuff to eat and eat it.
Because I don't
So
have a
long
lot.
as
All
it's
of the
meat,
accessories
I'm
are
not
like
fussy.
animal tails and hat. And
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term.
So I got
But
Wolf
you
Boy
need to think
here,
about your
Cat
diet
Girl
if you
there.
want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Then I have
Isn't that
Doggo.
obvious?
It does. Which I guess
one's
hasn't been
dog?
happening up
Which
till
one has
now.
the dog ears?
Yeah, to be honest,
Is that
we
Darlene?
could be eating
No, he's
better
got
than
kitty
we
cat
do.
ears. He's got
Understood.
kitty cat.
In
He's
that
got
case,
kitty.
I'll just have to
Kitty
make sure
cat.
you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just...
Yeah,
I
there
was
he
just
is.
wondering
Kitty
if
cat.
you had any thoughts on all this.
Wait, no, those might
We'll
be
do her
dog.
good to have a project.
No, not Gisara.
Wait, those are
I meant
dog.
you.
Nope, those
Was
are
there
kitty
anything
cat.
you wanted to add?
Those are kitty.
Me? Certainly
not
you're
kitty
not
cat,
looking
there
to
should be
me
me.
for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should
I'm
you
not
need my
crying,
skills
you're
on the
crying.
battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities.
We love foxes
regardless of who we may
too,
face.
Rocky.
I'm sure no one doubts that.
Whatever takes my fancy.
Listen, guys, if we're
I
traveling
do a
together,
lot of
we
baby
should probably at least
quills.
try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high
What's
in
a
that regard.
thread painting?
Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not
I'm
sure I
Googling
even know
this right
myself
now.
all that well.
What is thread painting? Wait, is that when you take the string, dip it in paint, and like pull it across the board? Is that like you dip it, you stick it, and you pull it? Dip it, stick it, and pull it.
Something wrong?
Because
You
that
look like
is,
you're
I've
deep in
seen that
thought.
before.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being an...
Ooh,
and-
Assassin's Creed and
forget
No
it.
Man's
Do we really
Sky.
need to
My
talk about
partner
this
had
now?
No Man's Sky.
Yes, I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
we're
didn't
decent.
learn how to be prim and
Maybe you missed
proper.
how we were just focused on
We're
surviving.
slaves.
Perhaps.
Jerk.
But Kisara here
Yeah.
demonstrates that it's
You
quite possible for a Denon to
running
learn proper
pieces of
manners.
That's because I was
Poo-poo.
given the opportunity to
Poo-poo.
learn.
Poo-poo.
Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menencia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Very
fair to
happy
hold
on
us to some
birthday
other
to
city
you.
standards.
To me.
Exactly.
Very unhappy
We've
on
got to remember
birthday
what it's
to
been
me.
like for us
To
living
you.
under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do
Your
indeed make a
birthday
valid
comes
point.
once a year.
It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues
a
of
very
equality
unhappy
between our peoples,
birthday to
I was
you.
still looking down
To
on the two
me.
of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up.
Sorry,
I
we were
wasn't
talking about
that
Alice in
offended by
Wonderland
what you
last
said,
night, and
man.
now I've got that
Nevertheless, I shall
little
mind
bit
my
in
words
head.
from
I
here on
don't-
out.
I don't.
Having said that, I do believe you two would
Just
still
so
benefit from
the
learning the
image they
basics
want
of
us
proper
all about
society.
it, some people use
I would be
fabric
more than
scraps
happy to
and so
teach you
on.
both when we camp out.
I
if you
know
like.
what you mean. You
Yeah,
take the
no,
different
I'll
colored
pass.
threads,
Acting all prim and
I mean
proper isn't
fabrics,
really my
and sew
style.
them together to make a picture.
If you say so.
Correct?
How about you, Law? Would
So
you like
take
to learn?
like the scraps and stuff and you sew
Although I
them together and
suppose
it
my
makes like a
first
big
task
apple.
is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go,
An
are
animal.
you?
I know. Okay. I've seen that. That is really cool. I didn't know it was called that. I just assumed it was like scrap art or something. I don't know. But it was cool. It is really cool. I like when people do that. There was this one woman who did an apple, and it was all different red fabrics, but it was like red with polka dots, red with stripes, but it was all red. So like in the end, it just made a big ol'... That's what I meant.
Stop
So
for a
she would
minute.
have like her square. She had her square fabric,
What's up?
and then she would, on top
Tired?
of that,
My
stitch
armor's
the
pretty
scraps
heavy.
to
Think I
make
need a little rest.
the set, whatever. That case, it was an apple.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time.
But yeah,
There's
she would
places
like
we
have
need
her
to
quote,
be.
and then she went on like the
Mahak
square, and then
Tsar's
she would take the
capital,
scraps,
Nias,
and
is our
she was like
destination
sewing
right
them
now.
in,
But if one of us collapses,
and
it
she
will
like
only serve
made.
to slow us down.
That's it.
And in your case,
That is
Alphen
so
is the
cool.
only one who could carry
I
it.
could never do
Best to
that.
rest while you have the opportunity.
My problem is
Enough
I
already.
can't
I need a
visualize.
break,
Like
so
I
we're
can see
taking
what I could see the apple, but what I wouldn't be able to do is see the scraps as the apple.
I don't need you
That would
fretting
be my
over
problem.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
That is so cool, Holzen. That is really cool. That is a fun. That is fun art. Foxes are handsome like snakes. Yes, they are. Oh, who's this?
Been looking for you. For me? Why?
Whoever this dude is kicking my ass. Maybe? Oh, okay.
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why? Beautiful, precious life. What the... That is all I desire.
Oh, he just wants to kill me.
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you? Enjoy. Entertain me.
Now you see what I can do.
Where are you going? Sleep now.
Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
None of my special effects are working on him.
Even surpass as a lord?
So you have the same problem. You can like, you know what you want to make, but you can't necessarily look at the scraps and visualize how to make it. I get that.
Arctic waterfall.
Entertain me.
I can handle it. Radiant pierce. Light
All
astral
good things
energy.
come to an end.
Far enough. It's showtime. Downfall. I'm out of death. Not in your dreams.
Enjoy.
Dance in the wind.
Take me.
Okay, this guy sucks. Are we supposed to beat him? Because I can barely get a hit in it.
Hey, when did that? Now see that you don't get in trouble again.
Put him down! Put him down! He hurt my law. He's just fucking holding him like a rag doll! He hurt my baby law. I don't tolerate that shit. You'll hurt my man. You'll hurt my man. Did he seriously just try to kill the fucking owl? Are you kidding me? He is that desperate for death that he tried to kill a harmless little defenseless owl. This dude's a psychopath.
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die.
She fucked up his eye. She fucked up his eye and he's pissed. Bow wow. Bow wow. Bow. My face is doing that thing again. What the fuck just happened? Oh my god. Girl, get up.
Till next
It was
time.
just the tip. It was just the tip. Get up. Girl, get up. It was just the tip. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wake up, please.
Oh my god.
Alvin,
Shion.
thanks, but you're kind of crushing me.
Sorry.
Okay.
It's okay. And so am I.
Okay, so we were doing our thing. Alphen's face started to glow underneath the mask, and then Shion pushed me out of the way, and he stabbed Shion with the tip of his sword right here in her boobies.
It's not as bad
right
as it
here in
looks.
her boobies.
Not bad. That's
And then I grabbed her,
Shion. We thought
I'm
you were.
fine. Really.
and I healed her. I mean, I didn't heal her. I grabbed her, and then
What
the
the hell
man
were you
disappeared in a
thinking?
burst of water.
Well, you were
And
trying to
then
protect
she
me
woke
too,
up
you
and
know.
healed herself
Yeah, but
and
I
said
have
I
the
was
sword.
crushing her.
It's different.
But yeah,
It's
he
not
stabbed her right in
different.
the boobies.
Besides,
And I was like, no! I was like, get
Never
up!
mind.
It's just the
It's
tip!
nothing.
It's just the tip!
Anyway,
Get up!
thank
It's
you.
just the tip! And then she got up and it was okay.
But I didn't.
Girl,
Look.
that must have been some tip.
I'm just glad that you're.
Penis joke, people. It's
Alvin?
Sorry.
Isn't it always?
That guy said he'd
Come
be back.
on, it's just
I
a
think
tip.
maybe we should get moving before
Don't
he
you just tell that
returns,
to your
right?
pates too? Like, come on, guys, it's just a tip of
Rinwell
my
has a
brush.
good point.
Just a tip.
We
Let
need
me
to
just-
go.
Let me just dip the
Shion,
tip.
are you sure you're
Come
okay?
on, I just want a little bit of that yellow. How about some of that red? Let's dip that tip.
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
Thank God she can
But
heal
his
herself
sword went nearly
because
straight through you.
that would not have
I'm
been.
all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of
Fun
ghost and
for
I'm
me.
haunting you all right now.
I mean, she kind of gets
No,
on my
I know
nerves
you're
because
not.
she's super pissy
just-
and bitchy,
Look,
but she's
I
slowly
appreciate you
coming
looking out for
around.
me, but I'm
So
fine,
like, I'm
really.
trying not to like
There
hate
was
on
also
her
that
so much.
strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
I love the talking
light?
poison, so
I don't
I'm
know.
a very
I was kind of preoccupied with
engaging
other things at the
streamer. I definitely love having the
Now that I
dialogue
think of it,
with people,
between
but
that
like
light
I
and the
totally
blazing
understand
sword,
too when people are
just what
busy.
sort
If
of
you're
person
lurking,
are
you're
you,
lurking.
Alphen? Can you use
I
Dan
totally
and astral
understand,
arts
but
like
I
Rinwell,
also
perhaps?
you saw me the
He
other
wouldn't
day. I
know,
was
Doheny.
lurking
He doesn't
on
have any
fire,
memories
and I
from
kept
his
randomly
past,
jumping in
remember?
during my stream to
Besides,
chip in and
we
talk.
should really be getting out of here.
I suppose
It's the
you're right.
damn ADD.
Forgive me.
It's like, and it's having
We've almost
multiple. It's
reached
having
Nias,
two
the
screens. I'm
capital
telling
of
you right now,
Mahag-Sar.
having two
With any luck,
screens
we'll find a
has
place there for
definitely
Shion
added
to
to this
rest.
because I'm like, ooh, I could play here. Oh, but I can watch you over here.
Hey,
And somebody
How are you
was
holding up
like,
after that
get a
last fight?
third screen, and I'm
You're not
like,
too hurt, are you?
if I get a third
I'm
screen,
fine,
Barry
really.
might
See
not
for
play
yourself.
anything
Think
because
you're
I'll
too
just
tough
be
out there.
clicking
Go
on
ahead
it.
and fall back.
No,
I can take a
two
beating if I
screens
need to.
is more than enough for
I'm not
Barry.
here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that. There's nothing
You
wrong
can
with
get
admitting you have
any
weaknesses,
companion,
too.
as far as I'm
Do I look
aware.
like I'm just trying to put on a brave face
As
to
long
you?
as it wasn't a dangerous animal, any of
I
the
can't feel
kids on
pain,
ground could keep any
but you
pet.
still can.
However,
Can't
I
you?
do find it weird that nobody seemed to have a dog
Look,
for a
I
familiar.
appreciate you're trying
It was
to look out for me,
birds and
but
lizards
even
and
you go down in
frogs and
fights from time to
cats.
time. Please,
But no one
stop
had any
trying to
dogs or
babysit me.
anything.
It's getting old.
We had people who could turn into
It's not that.
dogs.
I just...
So for me, if I'm streaming, okay, and there's nobody engaging me, like if I have people but they're lurking and they're not really chatting, I'll put an earbud in my ear and play music while I'm playing and while I'm chatting.
Are you just going to keep standing around or what?
Sorry, I'm just getting prepped over here.
That's true. That's true. Having a dog familiar when you're in class for like 2 hours would kind of be... Yeah, okay. That's true. And I don't think a dog would be able to sit still. Yay, we're in the next town. It looks sad. Oh, it looks really sad.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
yes, this is Nias.
What
the capital
happened
of
here?
Mahag-Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah.
Dude, it looks like
This
World
doesn't
War
seem like
II
the kind of
happened up
place
in this
people would
bitch.
actually live.
No soldiers, no Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Hey,
She's
check out
giving
that
me
drawing on the
Queen of
castle
Heart
gate.
vibes. Her.
That's the
her.
Darkwing's
And her
crest.
red outfit with her crown. She's giving me Queen of Hearts vibes. But like,
it's
not
from
the
an
off
old
with
down
your
in
head
legend about
type,
a hero
okay?
who defeated an evil
Like
king with a torch and their trusty owl.
the K-pop
That's his
idol,
crest.
G idol,
I'm sure of it.
Queen card. I'm a queen card.
Really?
I'm a
First
queen
time I'm
card.
hearing
I'm
it.
I'm a queen
So
card.
if someone
I'm a
drew it
queen
on the
card.
gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you
Well, of course, for the
suggesting
rest of you,
Danans rose up
she's
and
probably
defeated the
giving
Lord
you
here?
Queen of Hearts.
Hard
But
to
for me,
believe,
she's
but
giving
not
me
entirely
Queen card
unthinkable, given the
vibes.
evidence.
G idol.
Let's look around and see
Okay,
if we can find
so
someone. They might be
I'm
able to tell
one
us
of
what
those
happened.
people who is on the page where if you like G Idol, it's probably because you liked 2NE1, okay? And if anyone doesn't know who 2NE1
This is
that is the
horrible.
group that
Is
CL
there
is
truly
from.
no one
CL also wrote the My Little Pony song for the My Little Pony movie. Anyway, Huge
All
K-pop
of these
fan, in
ruins
case
look
anyone
like
else
they were
out there
made
is
pretty
as
recently.
well.
But if
I'm
that's
a
the
stage
case,
performer.
then where do you think
Something
the
else
people
that I
that
do
used to
on the
live here
side,
went off
aside
to?
from streaming and
There
work.
must have been Danon's
And
enemies.
I
That's a
actually
good
am
question.
known as
Even
the
if the
K-pop
Danons
performer.
rebelled and managed to overthrow the
Because I
Renans
always
here,
do, I
there
always do
should
one
still be
English
some
song
people
and one
around.
K-pop song.
This debris.
There's an owl here?
Do you think it could be the work of Renan Astral Arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Which kind? What kind of
Hey,
owl?
Rinwell.
What does he have?
That story you told us about the Dark Wings. It said that the
What?
evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
That's the little
Yeah,
laptop?
that's right.
What's it got?
Then there
That's
might be
a tail?
some truth to that
got a
old
tail?
story after all.
got
It
a
looks
tail?
like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened.
That's dumb. I don't want it.
Dohalim, you forgot to take
I
care
don't
of the
want
fire
fucking
yesterday.
corsage.
What do you mean
Whatever.
take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out.
Wait, is that the one that goes on the
Yep.
wrist?
If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the
I
clasp
think
for
so,
your
because I think
cape
the
is about to
boutonniere
come
is the
undone.
men's, and I think that's the
Oh,
one
yes.
that gets pinned to
I
the
tried
top.
to fix that myself.
Yeah.
But it
Okay.
simply refused to cooperate.
So if I
with me.
take the cat ears
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling
off
me Renans
and
can't
give
even
her the
dress
corsage,
themselves?
that might be cute
Lords
with her
like
crown.
Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shion has got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like
Alright,
his
there we
mom
go.
rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he
All I
starts
see
to
is
molt,
squirrel
would you be willing
and
to
black
give me his
squirrel
old feathers?
and crow.
I think I could find a use for them.
I don't know
what
what
do you
that
intend
means.
to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well.
I gotta
However,
check
I hear
my
pillows made from
money.
owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
Are you just going to keep standing around or what?
Sorry, I'm just getting prepped over here.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, there we go. Okay, just go straight.
Hoo-hoo! Hoo-hoo!
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
All of you, stop right there. Don't move.
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move,
Interesting.
and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
That's very strange, Rocky.
My name is
Very
Alphen.
strange.
I came here from Calaglia.
Oh, great. Not only does my OBS need to update, but apparently
wielder of the
Garfield
blazing
as a
sword?
whole.
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Fucking love this. So that would explain why I've been having computer hiccups all morning.
Here is my proof. Will that
Sorry,
suffice?
guys.
Or do I
The
have to burn
update for
down
my
one of those
computer
houses to make my
literally just
point?
popped up. Just now. Literally.
No need.
Notification.
I believe you.
Windows update. Or I would have done it before I went live.
I'm Bayfon of the Darkwings.
It seems to be
Sorry
running
for
okay
threatening to blow
right
you
now.
away.
We haven't really had any problems.
We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces.
You hit a little snag
So everyone's
when
more
she
than a
got
bit on
stabbed,
edge right now.
but other than that,
Please
it's
forgive me.
been fine. If
Remaining?
it does get bad,
Wait,
somebody
you
say
mean
something
you already
because
took
I
down the
can't
Lord
see
of
my
this realm?
stream.
That's right. We took her weapons and
So
turned them right
if
back
it
on her.
does do
Are you
something
the Danon
finicky
leader here,
again, please
Niaz?
let me know because we'll
Nah,
stop the
I'm
stream,
just one of the
restart
commanders.
everything,
Deadheim's the one who runs the show.
update everything,
I'd be happy
and
to
take
take
it
you
over
to her.
again.
Just
I don't
one
really
problem.
like to do that because then my videos.
The
Yes,
remnants.
yes, okay.
Seems the rumors you were
So
running
my
with them were true.
hold on, I'm gonna steal my camera for a minute. So this
You
is
do
Garfield
understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the
because
city from their kind.
he's big,
Everyone's short on trust.
he's
and for good reason.
mean,
Especially Deadheim.
and no matter
I
how
think it'd
much
be
I
best
take
if
care of
those two
him,
waited
he
outside.
never appreciates me. Garfield. This
not going
is
to
Odie.
happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to
He's
split
a
up.
good boy.
It's too dangerous.
He works perfectly. He listens to me. I never have
Then
any
it's on
problems
your
with
head,
Odie.
friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
Odie's
This
a mini
isn't just
PC.
about
I
you,
didn't know they made
Dohalim.
those. It
Ah,
runs
yes.
better than my regular size
I
PC.
guess even after you beat the
So
remnants,
I'm actually
the work's only
ordering.
really just begun,
I'm gonna get
huh?
rid of Garfield,
Yeah.
and
This
I'm gonna
place seems
order
like it's got a
another
lot of
mini
issues to
PC.
fix.
But I'm ordering a 2 terabyte, and it's only like $900. So essentially, the cost of a console. Okay, a little more than a console, but still cheaper than a couple $1,000 massive PC. Like this, all of this beautiful, my games that I've been playing these last couple weeks have been off of my mini PC. Okay, the fact that this little thing that I spent $450 on runs better than something I paid over $1,000 on, really disappointing. Especially since Garfield is a Gamer of Republic computer. And they're supposed to be, like, up there. No. Very disappointed. Yeah, I'm playing right now. This game right now that I'm playing, Rocky, this is off my mini PC. Mini PCs can cost anywhere from $300 to $900. And they work like a regular PC. They even have a knob that you can set it to. So if you want it to be all graphics, you can set it to performance. If you're just playing like small games, you can turn it to like the default dial. And then there's the third dial that I use, and it makes sure that everything runs at its best without, yeah. And my PC, the little guy, never gets hot. Never gets hot. It's amazing. Anybody out there, if anybody's ever looking for a PC and it's their first one, and they don't want to spend thousands, get a mini PC, okay? First of all, it can also connect to your TV. So if you have a flat screen TV, just HDMI that bitch into your TV, boom. You got a home PC console. Okay? Okay. They're great. I love it. I want to get another one. I think I'm going to and replace Garfield with it. Yeah. But yeah, so one of my friends, yeah, Rocky. Look into them. You can find, just look up mini
Elfin, are ya?
gaming PC. You can find them on Amazon. That's where I ordered mine.
You've got a lot
Yeah,
of people
so I
now.
spent around that Hoisin on
town,
Garfield. Mine was like 1,200 something or 3,000 something. I got it through a rent-a-center. And,
Gotta say,
yeah, within not even a year, it started blue screening on me out of nowhere. So I'm wondering if when it was sent to me, if there was some damage on the inside, like the hard drive or something, or the disk drive. All I know is that
So you're the one who took down the Lord of
my
the
mini
Swamp, huh?
PC showed up, and it's been a
pull that off?
lifesaver. And I wish I had known about them before I bought Garfield.
And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
But yeah,
Explosives?
I mean, the cheapest
pretty bold
one,
approach.
dude,
But
the
how'd you
cheapest
manage to
one was
avoid
like
hurting your own
$350.
people?
I didn't.
That's
how.
literally
The
a
chance to
Switch.
take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And sure, it doesn't have a lot of memory.
And the
You can only
Lord?
fit about
What did this
a
sacrifice
handful of
earn?
games on the cheaper one.
Unfortunately, we
But I
couldn't
mean,
manage
same
to
thing with the
finish her
Switch,
off.
same thing with the
But now
PlayStation,
we've
same
really
thing with
got
an
the girl
Xbox. If
on
you
the
get the
run.
base model, you can only fit about 8 or 9 games on it before it's
Lord?
full anyway.
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere,
But yeah,
but not for long.
definitely. My model is
We'll find her and drag
a
her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming
AMDS, I
to
think.
her.
I
Hold
wouldn't
on,
be so
let me
sure.
look at what mine is,
She may
in
run,
case anybody
but she'll
wants to
never go
Google them.
quiet.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danons in this realm, is it not? If
Shut
so,
your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough!
AMR.
If you're really fighting for us Danons, why keep these bastards
Is
around?
that an
Why haven't you
AMR5
killed
or
them already?
AMRS?
I'm not going to
Okay.
kill these bastards.
Oh. Is
Oops.
that the case, huh? Then tell me
Yeah.
the point of the show.
It's that bad boy right there.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years
The
now.
very merry unbirthday to me. To
You
me.
know
It's
that.
very merry unbirthday to me. To me.
Maybe it's because you and that little lady are friends
Oh?
more.
I don't like this guy. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I would have punched him too. Fuck this dude.
Son of a... You'll pay for that! That's enough! Deadeye,
You know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out
Thank
of my
you, Hoy.
realm.
I'm so
And
glad
don't
you
ever
come and hang
back.
out today. That was
This
great
is
to have
Tanith's realm,
you.
and it's
I hope to
ours,
see you come back
understand?
again. And I hope you have a great rest
I
of your
call the shots
day.
here, and I make the rules.
I
do,
can't.
Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadime! Liberator Deadime! You are the true leader of this realm. We're not afraid of any bright eyes.
It's only a matter of time
Oh my
before I throw
God.
every last
Let's go.
bright eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Hey, wait up. Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renin pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper.
Yes.
Then I step in and calm things down.
Okay,
Better you
hold on.
than me.
I'm gonna have to do it through my phone.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
All right.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye
Berry
said in
pies. There we are.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renins.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon?
Okay.
Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run.
Here we go.
Any ideas where she might be?
Ace Magic.
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not
There we
going
go.
after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadeye.
This isn't Deadeye's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can
Yeah,
rest?
seriously.
Sure.
I need to, like,
Building
patch
at
up.
the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renins as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renins. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
Ow.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay. I need to plug in my headset. That's part of my reason I'm
I
being
get the feeling
distracted, is I'm
Deadeye
not
signed up to be a
immersed in the
rebel,
game.
so he could have a rooster rule.
So I'm not listening to everything.
Heck, he's no
that's
better than a
happening.
lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions,
There we go.
none of the Danans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider
I
him a
think
hero,
I'm gonna buy a pair of
which would say
gaming
a great
earbuds.
deal toward how deeply they
I think I
resented the
prefer
Renans here.
earbuds to
Still,
a
I
headset.
don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renins out of Niaz, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. It's just... What I mean to say is... When you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
Okay. Another one? Okay, good. I'm gonna let this scene happen. I need more coffee.
I just don't know,
It's
man.
gonna be cutscenes. Barry needs coffee.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan Lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niaz is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell.
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people.
Burr, 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 burr.
When you do
Burr,
that,
burr,
you're ruling over
burr.
others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
Series.
The whole thing feels weird in a way.
Welcome
It's
in.
a weird kind of feeling. But
Aw,
at the
I'm
same
so happy
time,
you could come
part of me
today.
also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm
Welcome
content
in,
knowing
welcome
that.
in, welcome in. I'm trying. Oh my god, another cutscene? Seriously?
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
So I'm trying to
None of this
decide
sounds like music
if
to
I
my
want to
ears.
play
In
Namco
fact,
Capcom
I've never seen any
tonight.
Danans with musical instruments in my life.
Or more was.
You don't need instruments to play music.
It's the voice
It can
changer. I
emerge
can't
naturally
help
from
it.
the sounds
I
of
love to
people
go
going
back
about
and
their
listen to
day
my
and the
videos
hustle and
now.
bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Douglas.
Oh, I'm
I
glad
didn't
you're
know that about
feeling
you.
better.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed,
Cheek
music
heart
enriches the
from
world
La
around
Lisa.
us. I trained day and night to hone my art.
Blackpink.
Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Like thoughts
Dohalim.
upon the wind.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize.
I was trying to like flutter
It's
off
interesting
camera,
hearing
and then
what
I
Roman culture
realized,
is
like, you can still see her right
Even though the
here.
Renans destroyed all
wasn't
of
gonna
our
work.
arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable.
Yeah,
Not that my words do not do
lamentable.
the damage
I
already
have
done.
no clue what that means. Are we done? Can Barry play again, or are you gonna throw another cutscene at me? Because Barry can't do it right now. I just want to play and cut things. Sir has a mission for me. I'ma take it. I'ma take it real good. Why does everybody have to be such cowards? If we don't get this taken care of, things are never gonna change. Blah. What got you down, friend? Zoogles, of course.
All right.
What?
I'm not reading these, because these aren't important. They're just side quests.
Good.
All right.
Oh. I apparently had it all on me anyway. Mission done! I love when that happens. No, I'll probably play Namco Capcom tonight. I just kind of
see someone who looks
I
troubled
almost
about
kind of wish,
A
because
little
it's a
compassion can make all
translated
the
game,
difference. I propose we speak to them.
I kind of wish that I had Namco Capcom on my Topher Gopher profile. Because then I could play it tonight as Topher. That's okay. So there is a Super Robot Wars spin-off on the Super Nintendo that I'm going to play. It's Gundam, Ultraman, and Masked Rider makes up this game, and it's a Super Nintendo title. It's called Hero Wars Mount Olympian or something like that. But it's mostly just Gundam, Ultraman, and Masked Rider. And I really want to check it out. I don't know if we'll play it in full. From what I understand, much like the older Robot War games, there's no grinding, and the game goes from hard to, like, insanely difficult. Like, halfway through the game. Like, come on. Ratatosk. I mean, serious. We were fucking gunning it through that fucking Robot War game until we got to the final map, and then it all fell apart. Because there was no fucking grinding. And not only that, I wasn't aware that you should only okay, so the earlier Robot War games, you were specifically supposed to level up certain characters. Like, they give you a roster of, like, 30 plus usually, but you're only supposed to level up, like, specifically, like, these 12. You don't know that, of course. You're giving 30 different characters, and you're supposed to figure it out which ones are worth leveling up. And then by the time you're at the final boss, it turns out you've been leveling up half the wrong fucking characters. And now you're on the final boss with fucking Tweedledee and Tweedledumbass back there getting picked off in 2 hits because you raised the wrong robots. Yes! Oh my god, we were cruising along, and then all of a sudden, those last 3 maps, it was like a wall. Oh, I remember the fight before the final fight, we had to do twice. Because that one character re-healed himself, and then, like, we had to fight him one more time. And I remember the first time he wiped us all out. No, he wiped out the one robot. That one robot that if that one was gone, it was like the end of the match. Oh. That's why I liked the new Robot Wars, the 30th anniversary, because they threw in grinding maps in that one.
How's this?
Oh, I already had what she wanted?
Great.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Hey. Read. What? Yes.
All right. Right. What?
Huh?
Teaching her how to make... Oh, we're teaching her how to make food. Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Over there.
Huh? Yes.
Okay, teaching her how to cook. I don't... This is filler. This is like that filler that's just in an anime episode and you watch it and you're like, a beach day, really? Is it just so we could see all of our favorite characters in swimsuits?
Huh.
Instead, this one really, we need to watch these two cook? Like, it's really not that fascinating.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip this. I'm sorry, guys. I love you all, but there's some side missions that I'm like, yeah, let's pay attention. And there's other times where I'm like,
Hi, Shion.
this
If
isn't
you don't
important.
mind my
Let's
asking,
move.
Would you be willing to share what sort of clothes are currently in fashion on Rena sometime?
Sure. As long as you call me Captain.
Sir, yes, sir, Captain Shion.
I was just joking. Kinda has a nice ring to it, though.
I'm sure it does, you fucking egotistical little bitch.
I always love the sound of hammer.
All right, let's
That
rest.
Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
I'm so glad you guys could make it
Forget that guy.
today. Thank you everybody for
We
coming.
need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
My last 2 nights have been
What's there to
literally dead air.
discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord.
I've
Just
just
let
been
them
really
finish her
excited
off.
to show off Topher Gopher's voice changing
want
and
to go
everything, and
after
like
her.
nobody came.
I second that.
And
I think it's the
it was
best
really,
thing to
I
do
was
right
really
now.
sad because I
We
was like,
don't know
I'm
if the
really,
Darkwings
I
have
haven't
what
been
it takes to
excited
beat
about
her.
streaming
worried
something
what'll
like
happen
that
if
in a
we leave her to her
while.
own devices.
And now that I know how to do
make a
some
good
things,
point,
I'm
Manuel.
like, I don't know.
And maybe I'm just being overconfident.
Topher Gopher is gonna be a
Between us and them,
PNG streamer.
I think we have a better
I'm gonna
chance
have a
of
character in
defeating her.
everything.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long
The
as
world
that
is all
Lord still
about
running
Rocky.
around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me.
Did you hear?
Isn't
Did you
Deadeye
hear
just
the
gonna take all
voice?
the credit once we're done?
That's the only part I care
Our
about.
job
I
is to
didn't even
break
care
down
if any of
walls
you
that
didn't even
oppress
stay
them.
for the stream. I just
he
wanted
chooses to
everybody to
build in
hear
their
the voice
place,
and be like, yeah,
it's his
Barry, we
problem.
like it, or no, Barry, can
For
you
now,
tweak it a little
we'll head
bit?
to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us
So
about.
far, Midnight
Whatever we decide to
loves
do,
it.
though, we should
Slasher
take some time to
laughed
rest
her
first.
ass off, and my partner
Barely
thinks
stopped
it's the
since
cutest.
Menancia.
Now that's okay. He said I sound like Alvin. He says I sound like a chipmunk. I'm going to use my stream avatars too, again, on that profile, and I'm going to try to find little furry animals for you guys as your avatars.
Where are you going?
Yeah, I sound like Alvin. And when he
Alvin.
said that, I even started singing.
You should get some rest.
I was like, on a plane
you up
that
at this hour.
loops the loop.
Just let me be for a minute, okay?
Me,
Why don't
I
we go back to
want
the,
a hula hoop.
I will when you do.
I miss the avatars too. With my computer, with Garfield, it was having problems where it would randomly reset the code. And I would have to
Have it your way.
constantly go through and reconnect avatars to my... It was so frustrating. That's why I stopped.
The Lord's days
But
are numbered.
Odie
Haven't forgotten our
doesn't do
promise.
any of that, so I'm going to start linking him to Topher Gopher.
You can trust me.
So
to know.
that way, when you guys come in, you can
Leave it alone.
actually be little woodland critters.
And if I say I will you finally
And it'll
give it
fit
a
my
rest?
theme better. Having avatars in Barry doesn't make sense unless I have little pastries
Try to get some
walking
rest.
around, and nobody
Okay.
makes pastry avatars. So, but I do know they make little furry animal
What was all that about?
avatars. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. And when you guys would come in, you'll be like doggies and kitty cats and wolves and raccoons and or whatever I can find for animals.
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
I don't want to be Rocky. He was a boxer, and I don't like punching people. Or the other Rocky, who was a Red Power Ranger. I don't want to be him either. Fighting evil sounds exhausting.
I see someone who looks troubled about something.
A little compassion can make all the difference.
That's a colorful
I
outfit.
propose we speak.
I don't want to be chased around by 2 incompetent Russian spies.
Well,
I see.
The Wonder Bard.
Excuse me.
Good.
Oh my god, okay. I'm the real Rocky, yes I'm the real Rocky. All you other old Rockies can all just sit down, because the real
could
Rocky,
mean
please
anything.
stand up. Please
Can't we
stand
just
up.
look around
Please
the area
stand
for
up.
clues
Will
or
the real
something?
Rocky,
Hey,
please stand up.
Maybe these
Please
are supposed
stand
to be
up.
different
Please
locations.
stand up.
Oh, now you're into this too, huh?
Oh, and Midnight showed up. Midnight showed up. Midnight actually really likes my voice for Topher and wants to do a co-stream where they play as Aquafina, which is their ooh-woo character. And all I could think of would be how much fun would it be to play Dead by Daylight as Topher Gopher, squealing and screaming in fear and sounding like a chipmunk. I think that would be hilarious. Hilarious. Bleh. Oh, wait. Where I came from. I think I'm gonna change my
Are you just going to keep standing around or what?
I think I'm gonna change my DBD name. Right, Rocky? It'd be hilarious. I think I'm going to change my DBD name to my Topher Gopher name so that people can come in and watch. And yeah. We might start playing DBD as my other streamer name.
Whew. I don't sense any more enemies.
What's this? Oh, okay. Maybe this leads to the woods? I'm not really sure. Yep, here we go. Valley of the Four Winds, Mahagsar.
Ah, got sand in my eyes.
There's an owl here.
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed, Mahagsar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
Okay. Is it like a weird spot?
Are you just going to keep standing around or what?
Sorry, I'm just getting prepped over here.
Hold on. Fuck. Hold on. Okay. Hold on, pulling it up. Yeah, I see it. Oh my god, another...
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah.
No, I see it.
Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
I see.
Sounds like
That's
the
why
crazy thing a Renan would
every
do.
region seems to have its
Renans
own
these days
element.
are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
Oh my god, another one?
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true. I need something to eat.
What? Okay, sorry guys, sorry.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but
my partner.
frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing, having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
Finally. Wait, who's behind me? You have a mission? Who have a... Oh, it's you. It's the food guy. I'm gonna revive him because he's so hungry.
Oh?
Yeah.
Is that...
Hey! Sure. Well?
Yes!
What?
What?
All right. No, really.
Yes!
Oh.
What?
Yes!
Great, we got a new recipe. Perfect.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same. Mahag Sar, a land where the winds scar and the clouds stretch far.
Kisara? What is...
She is obsessed with laundry.
You're finished! That freaking
If it's
does
in the
it!
sky, these guys can run rings
Now you
around
see
us.
what I can do!
Glacial
Take this!
spear.
Done!
Pierce
It's
evil.
over!
Freeze lancer.
This one's all mine! Ignite!
Freeze lancer.
Take this! Talon sword!
I never miss. Rage do it.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Nice.
Phoenix cyclone. Glacial spear. Pierce evil. Freeze lancer.
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Windswept Maid. The owl is right over here.
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all ruined.
Retro
Houses and
sunglasses.
everything else.
Even
Okay.
if it was all in the name of beating the Renans, this is...
It's not a...
This will be a delicious
No,
piece of
poutine
cake.
doesn't exist in this world. It's not... This doesn't take place on Earth.
Shining
Here I
supernova.
come! First strike! Take this! I'll end you!
Raging into the shadows.
Sword Lane Alpha!
Arctic waterfall.
Mirage! It's
Seal.
over!
Ready.
Fire! Glimmer Dragon! Take this!
Glacial spear.
Prepare to be sealed, oh fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
It's on! Not today! We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Do it.
I'm not done!
Now I'm in the cooler.
Armor won't save you!
Done.
Air thrust.
Air thrust.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
I won't forgive you.
I won't. I'll never forgive you.
Annihilation.
No further!
Mega ray.
You're mine!
Eagle claw. It's a duel of the arts. Seal. Let the marksman
You're
handle
mine.
this. This'll come in handy.
Sword Rain Alpha!
I never miss.
I'm on a roll now! It's over!
Take
this.
Let's go.
Yes, but
I'm out.
in No Man's Sky, Earth exists. There's no Earth in this game. I don't even know what. I don't even remember the name. Oh, what the name of this planet? Oh, Danet. We're on the planet Danet.
Could have been worse.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch.
Judging by the stench.
I feel all bent out of shape.
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Danans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
More like his mom. There are so many cutscenes. What is happening right now?
You look concerned.
We have been like overwhelmed by group scenes in like the last 15 minutes, which is why I've been like flipping through my phone. It's fucking every 5 minutes I've got another one of these.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? I mean, that unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Danan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dana, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Danan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
Star Trek.
It's not enough to simply realize
Ooh, are you playing it on your phone?
You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time.
I know the Star Trek Online game. It's really popular. I've never played it.
Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Fire Master core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Danan's slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the Lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Fire Master Core within her body, Something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Danans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master Core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Danans and the deaths of Renans.
Danans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
Hey, Rinwell. What was that whole legend you were talking about earlier, back when we were by the gate?
Huh? Oh, you mean about the Darkwings? It's an old story about a Danon hero that's been passed down for generations.
Like I said, I sure haven't heard it before.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, long ago, there was an evil king who tried to bring all of Dana to ruin. However, a pure black owl heard the pleas of the people and decided to help. It chose a young hero and bestowed upon them a holy flame that was capable of vanquishing the king. The story goes that the young hero challenged the king and defeated them with the flame. Seeing Dana had been saved, the people flew the crest of the Darkwings as thanks to the owl for its help. From what I understand, it used to be a really well-known story before the Renans came.
Before the Renans came.
I guess our people must have forgotten it over time. It's lucky for us you still know it. You sure are well-versed in these sorts of things, Rinwell.
You know, the part where the hero defeats the king with a flame reminds me a little of Alphen.
Come on, it's just a story. Besides, if we're talking about an owl helping anyone, Hoodle would definitely choose Rinwell.
Sure, I might have helped take out our own kind of evil king with the others, but I'm definitely no hero. That and Hoodle's wings aren't even black. Huh.
Okay. Thank God. Yo, I feel like this was like most of our stream today was cutscenes.
Good. This came out just the way I hoped.
No, let's do Kisara because I haven't. He sounded super offended. Hoodle was like, "Ooh."
It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol. The one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him.
And to be asleep.
You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
Okay.
Watch tonight. It's okay.
We are now closer to Kasara.
Before we go, do you guys have everything?
Okay. Cool. I got another new weapon.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
I'm guessing this is the forest. Yes! Esta Luva Forest. We found it.
This place gives me the creeps. You really think that lord is hiding out here?
Be careful. The air is dense with astral energy. Something's not quite right about this place.
How are you able to pick up on all this stuff anyway? Is it something that all astral arts wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself. Perhaps her den and bloodline has something to do with it.
Dohalim.
Apologies. I meant no disrespect.
Stay alert, everyone. There's a good chance that she already knows we're here.
Something feels odd here.
Okay.
Be on your guard.
This evil bitch is already ready for us.
I suppose if you're a lord going into hiding, a forest is one place to turn.
We don't know for sure she's here. Keep looking.
I'm gonna assume with all this build-up, she's here. Looks like the elevator is stuck. Now we gotta find another way down. Cool. Oh. That's not what I wanted to do at all, but okay, cool, thanks. No! No! Oh my Jesus, I am going to kill myself. There we go. I missed Final Fantasy VII when they slide down the ladder. If you hit the run button. Oh, not these things.
Brace yourselves. This one's tough.
Now you see what I can do!
Take this. You'll get it. I'm on it. Mirage. Glimmer Dragon.
Their hide is thick as armor.
Come one, come all. Blue escape. Mirage.
Where are you going?
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well. This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that game.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Don't mind if I do. I'm on a roll.
Your power is a spectacle to behold.
I'm not trying to be dramatic with it.
Glacial still.
Astral energy.
Astral energy and Ascended Gate.
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Girl, I don't know. I just punch things for you, okay?
No backing down! You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Eat dirt! Dragon Shell! Take it! It's over!
Can't get out of
It's like
this!
trying to keep up with a wall! Roll now! Raging Cascade! Do it!
Got fire!
Freaking invincible! What a monster! And the others truly are strong.
All yours!
What about me? Talon Get on in there with the others! Far enough! Magic Kazam!
You're
Seal,
mine!
Lunar Corruption!
Huh?
Get on in there
Swallow
with the
down!
others!
You're finished! Mirage!
Radiant Pierce!
Take this!
Glimmer Dragon!
Radiant Rally! Huh?
Smash you! Mega Ray! Back into the fray!
I'll take this!
You asshole. That thing teleported out of the way of my attack. We don't like that here up
Seems
here in
about
the
right to
buggery, okay? We don't like them there shenanigans. We got them there some gold. Nothing more in here. Welcome back, Jessica. I turned the elevator on.
Are you just going to keep standing around or what?
Sorry, I'm just getting prepped over here.
Sorry, it's my girl T Mama. I haven't had a chance to speak to her in a while, and
For the hideout of a runaway lord.
give me one second. I have to
This
go to the
place is a
bathroom.
lot bigger than I was expecting.
Do you think she had it built with that in mind?
No. Personally, I think this used to be part of a Danon castle or fortress of some sort.
How can you tell?
For one thing, it doesn't look like a storehouse. For another, it's old, and you can tell it was built to let people hole up inside of it.
Huh. I'll take your word for it. I don't know the first thing about brick. You know, I've always thought you were a smart little cookie, but damn, Rinwell, you really know your stuff.
It's no big deal. I've just read a lot of books is all.
If this is meant to be a castle, there wasn't much to it above ground. Are there such things as underground castles?
There probably used to be more of it above ground. That is, until 300 years ago.
So the main structure must have been lost during the time of the invasion, with only the underground part remaining. And then this lord decided to use it for her own purposes. Have I got that right?
But what reason could she have for using this place instead of staying back in her own castle?
That's what we're here to find out. Whatever it is, she's up to no good.
Right. It's all the more reason we need to hurry up and find her before it's too late.
Yes, Team Mama, Rocky. My homegirl. I miss her. She's struggling right now. They're happy that they have the new baby, but it's, having the new baby has caused stress now because, the baby's too young in the school district that they live in to, have the little baby go to, her little one go to school, her son. He's 4, which anywhere, most places, that's old enough for preschool, but apparently where she lives in Texas, it is not old enough for preschool. So she's like trying to take care of 2 kids. None of the people that she trusts for childcare are available, and childcare is so expensive and so because of this, she can't work right now. She's just very stressed out. And her PlayStation Plus ran out recently, which means now she can't, yeah, Kai's trying to and she can't, so she can't even play with us online right now, and she really wants to play DBD with us, and she can't, because her PlayStation Plus ran out. If I had the money, I would gift her PlayStation Plus, and be like, come play with us. But unfortunately, right now, that is not... That is not within my ability.
What could this be?
Yeah, she's like, really... They're seriously considering, like, moving. And when I say move, I mean, like, they're considering leaving the country. Yeah, they're thinking, like, Canada, Germany's on that list, Switzerland. Yeah, honestly, if they could move, a lot of... Okay, so actually, it's really crazy. If you look it up, since COVID, and since things have been getting worse and worse over here, a lot of people with young kids have actually left. This man with his, this father and his family just moved to Switzerland, and they said it was the best decision that they've ever made. Their the child care over there is amazing. They get paid, they get jobs. If you ever, for some reason, become incredibly overwhelmed, like you need a mental, physical health break from your job, they consider that a sick day. And most countries outside of America will cover half your pay while you're out sick. They don't do that in America. You're out sick, well, bitch, I bet you better get back to work in the next day or two or you ain't paying your bills. Yeah, no. Other countries will pay half your wage for you. So that you can, like, take the time you need to get well again.
This place is full of weird machinery, old and new. Just what the hell was she doing here?
But yeah, so from what I've been understanding, a lot Switzerland is like huge on that place. Sweden is huge.
Even to other Renans?
A lot of people have been moving there
That's
simply because of how it is for kids and money. Like, some people are like, just leave America. Like, don't let people tell you that it's not okay. Like, just leave. Like, you can still love America and not love where America's at.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
No escape!
I'm only getting started.
Take this! Mirage!
Eagle assault. Purge malevolence.
You're mine!
Arctic
It's over!
Lunar Corinthian Lancer.
Sword Lane Alpha!
Power of water.
Take this! We got flyers!
I've
Rising
got this.
Wyvern! All yours!
Looks like it could be worth something.
This place goes pretty deep underground.
It was probably built that way so it could still be used, even if the above-ground portion got destroyed.
Perhaps that's why it's still here, and why it was made into her hideout. It would certainly stand to reason.
Alright, activating another generator. So, for those of you, I know I was rushing through the chat in the game because there was so much dialogue. I think I actually might have mistakenly clicked through some story too. But that's okay. I got the gist of what we're doing. Right now, we are looking for the Renan ruler of this town. And it seems she's taken shelter underground. So we're trying to get to her. And apparently the ruler of this area is a she.
By all appearances, it would seem she was researching something here.
You think so? What kind of research could she have been doing in a place like this?
Your guess is as good as mine. Hardly anything the likes of us could imagine.
If we assume it was because this area is rich in astral energy, then it's possible she could have been doing any number of things.
Indeed. Renan castles and spirit vessels are often found in such locations. Intriguingly, Danon ruins are also known for their abundant energy.
You Renans attacked us. Don't act like you're just some...
Sheesh, enough already. This isn't the place to pick a fight over this.
How can you be so calm listening to all of this? You suffered at the hands of guys like him too.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm calm.
But he's not making a fight out of it every time somebody opens their mouth like you do. See, that's what I'm saying. I love Rinwell as a fighting character, but like, girl, he's helping us. Can you move on and stop hating every single one of them? Because there are clearly Renans who do not agree with what they're doing to us. If he agreed, he would not be here fighting with us. If Shion agreed with her people, she would not be here fighting with us. Can we cut them a little slack, Rimwell? Please. Because her hate is becoming a little fucking too cliche for me. Like, Renwall is becoming, she's becoming very two-dimensional to me.
Leave the enemy's arts to me.
No complaints here.
Let's refrain from losing.
And I feel like as one of the few of her people who can do magic, I really, really feel like... Wait a minute.
It would appear we can descend down where the railing has fallen apart.
What? Are you serious?
Okay. So we're just gonna drop from heights now? Is that what we're doing? Okay, cool. Not that I haven't done that 700 times by accident. We got this.
No further!
Lightning raging cascade. Will this help? Don't mind if I do.
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Healing circle. They're surrounding us.
I'll stop its charge.
So much for sitting.
Sarah.
No armor.
Let them mark me.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Mirage! Glimmer Dragon! Sword Lane!
Glacial spear.
Here I come.
Here's the evil.
Rising Wyvern!
Energy.
You're finished! Rising Wyvern!
No, that's actually one of the places she was thinking. Canada. Because it's the closest.
Take this! It's over!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me. Do it!
Doubling! In an instant!
Impact Cross!
Here, let me help.
Not a chance!
Dance in the wind!
Take this!
Sleep now! Radiant
You're
flare
finished.
in there with the others.
Rising Wyvern!
Nothing gets by.
Nice! Sorry.
Let's refrain from losing.
Let's refrain from... Yeah, let's just do that.
Hi, Hoodle!
Take this! Rising Wyvern!
Denied.
Teleportation! Time to sleep! Reload! Wind astral energy!
In a bind?
Rising Wyvern! This one's all mine!
Just getting
Burn in hell!
Burn in hell!
Rising Wyvern!
It's already
Phoenix!
Be my guest!
Demons descend!
Super flashing thing!
Easy! Way to go!
Rising Wyvern!
I'll smash you!
I owe you one!
Raging Marksman handle this!
Do it! Mirage!
I'll refrain from losing, but you first. Seriously. Oh my god, Multiverses fully drops soon. When it does, I'm definitely gonna be streaming that from time to time again.
I'm not done! Mirage! You're finished! Sword Rain Alpha!
Because you all know how much I had fun with that game.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Rising Wyvern!
Ready to dream!
Your power is a spectacle to behold.
I'm not trying to be dramatic with it.
Still, it's a...
Take! Blow them away!
Here, let me help.
Now! Here I come! Burn in hell!
Waterfall! Don't mind if I do.
Take this!
You're mine!
I can carve through. Do it!
Shion,
This one's got your name on it.
ashes to ashes.
There. Pounce this.
Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
Wind astral energy!
You're finished!
Talon storm!
Mirage!
Raging cascade! Here! Sealed!
Rising Wyvern!
I'll be saving
Start
my
up!
only getting back into the fray!
Huh. You're finished!
Too much to handle?
You're mine!
Go time!
Rising Wyvern!
Rising Wyvern!
This could be useful.
So could your mom. But you don't see me telling everybody that, okay? Quiet up.
Our strength yet.
A magical tunic. Oh, it does go in the hair. Nah, we'll keep the kitty cat ears. But him, I want the retro sunglasses. Fuck yes! Oh, and I love that you can change the weapon skin. He's got left bandage in the dog ears, halo in the eye patch. I think my problem with the corsage is it sticks out too far. that's cute. I'm gonna keep him as the demon.
Gross.
Oh, I thought he said gross. And I was like, what? I was like, did you not like what I put you in? I'm sorry.
Get lost. You're mine. Rising Wyvern. Come one, come all.
Raging storm. Here's a hero.
Sword Alpha.
There you go. I feel like me again.
Now.
You're mine.
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
Obelisk Blade!
My turn.
I'll bash you into the
Eat
Glad
dirt.
you have your uses.
Here I come.
I'll show you how useful I can be.
This one keeps charging us.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it. I'll leave it to you.
Now you see what I can do.
Rising Wyvern. Dance.
Dohalim!
All yours, Kisara!
That move is so cool.
Water. Hear my call.
Far enough!
Rising Wyvern.
Glacial spear.
You're on.
Pierce evil.
Destruction.
Not on my watch.
Rising Wyvern. Shield.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
I love when my team is just like,
With your flames and mine.
obliterates
We're
everything.
stronger together than we are apart.
Alright, here we go. We gotta drop below. Yeah, let's go. Woo!
Great. Now I'm hurt and dirty.
Yay, we're fully healed, which means boss fight! Boss fight! We're gonna go kick this boss fight! Meh, meh. 22 hours. We're 22 hours into this game. I have officially made it further in this in less time than I did my first playthrough. I was at 23 hours when I recruited the Egyptian character on my team.
There's nobody here. It's been nothing but Zeugles. No lords, no Renin forces.
They have to be holed up somewhere, right?
From the look of things, I don't think anybody's been here for a while. If anyone was here, they're long gone now.
That can't be.
Look out!
We'll figure this out later. Right now, this thing needs dealing with.
Mipa is my mom. Hold on one second, guys.
I don't understand.
Okay.
Man, did Bayfon lie?
He didn't seem the type to lead us on a wild goose chase.
Hey, save your questions until after we manage to finish this thing. Anything in armor is all mine.
The
Not
flashing
today.
part's their weak point. Primed and ready.
It's over.
Let's tear it up.
Excellent raging cascade.
Now we're never.
Sleep
What's
now.
this?
I never miss. I'll be saving this
Rising
one.
Wyvern. Mirage.
Here goes. Glacial spear.
Take this.
Here's the evil.
No further.
Photon flash.
Enjoy the ground while you're down there.
Freeze lancer. Light ash raging cascade.
Sword Rain Alpha.
Sleep now.
I'm on a
Ready
roll
to go.
now.
Pile.
Crush.
The waters of creation. Blah blah blah. Here.
Rising Wyvern.
I'm out of ammo.
Mirage.
Get on in there with the others.
Talon Hurricane.
Sword Rain Alpha.
Ribbon tear.
Raging storm. Up and
Eagle
out.
assault.
No escape.
Art expert coming through. Confiscated.
Armor won't save you.
It's time.
Eat dirt.
Lunar corruption. Raging
Got him.
storm.
You're mine. Rising Wyvern.
Eagle assault.
Stardust.
Here I go. Can't get out of this.
One more.
Take this.
Well, I'm impressed.
Get on
Here
to
I
the
come.
others.
I'm not
Eat
done.
this.
Healing circle.
Okay, here I go.
In the wind. Water. Hear my call. Get on in there.
Oh, I dodged. Fucking no. Screw you.
You're mine. Rising Wyvern.
Where are you going?
Ready to go.
I'm not done.
Amazing.
Denied.
Raging
You're
cascade.
mine.
Law.
Demons descend. Flashing fang.
You're mine.
Hear my call.
Rising Wyvern.
Ready and ready.
Rising Phoenix. This
I
one's
can
all
carve
mine.
through armor.
Burn in hell.
Burning. Sleep now. Here.
We're actually doing really good right now. I'm really impressed.
Try harder. Not a chance.
Yes! I fucking dodged and then landed a counter strike.
You're finished.
Take this. In a bind.
Here I come.
There you
It's
go.
over.
I feel like me again.
Mirage.
Eat this.
Stardust.
Watch
You're
this.
mine. You're finished. You may be strong, but I'll never back down. Try harder. You're mine. You're finished.
Okay, I don't know how I just dodged those like fucking 6 moves in a fucking row, but I did.
Coming through.
Mystic Arts! Scarlet Inferno!
Inferno.
Ready and raring.
Searing tempest. And that's my will.
I'm on it. This one's all mine.
Close one.
You picked the wrong
Let
fight.
the marksman handle this.
Rising Wyvern.
Prepare to be
Down to
sealed.
Haunted Field.
Can't get out of this.
No escape.
Looks like you got this one covered.
Mirage.
Here, let me help. First
I
aid.
owe you one. No escape.
Eagle assault. Here. That move.
Take this. Here comes a big one.
Annihilation.
Mirage.
Hear me.
I'm on
Flame
it.
of fury.
I'll run you through.
I'm not done.
Hear my call. Do it. Dohalim.
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
So much for finding the Lord. Come on, let's get back to Niaz.
Shion, calm down. This isn't like you. What's wrong? Talk to me.
It's none of your concern.
Even after everything we've been through together?
The two of us are only helping each other because our interests overlap, remember?
Are you serious? You helped me come to terms with Zephyr's death. You put your life on the line to save me. Don't tell me you did all that out of necessity. That it was only because we have a common goal. Fine.
Huh?
You don't want want to answer, then I'll do whatever I like from now on, too. Clearly, I'm just bothering you. So it doesn't matter if you tell me what's on your mind. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop looking out for you. Not now, not ever.
That's not fair. Why can't you just leave me alone? You don't know the first thing about me.
But I do. I know you care about the pain of others. You care, Shion. That's why I want to help.
Because of my thorns, I thought I had been doomed to a life of solitude.
What?
Until the day
What?
I died. I knew I would be alone.
What? 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 Where's my Steam? Oh my god, where's my Steam?
The truth is, I'm trying to end my curse and get rid of my thorns.
Get rid of? There's a way to do that? Really?
I'm not completely sure. All I know is there's a chance. But that's the reason I need the Renis Alma.
The Renis Alma?
The Master Core to end all Master Cores. It is bestowed upon the winner of the Crown Contest, the new Sovereign, as proof of their victory. It must be assembled from all 5 Master Cores.
That's why taking down the Lords is so important to you. But Shion, you're not in this alone. If there's a chance we can rid you of your thorns, I'll be by your side the whole way.
That includes us, right?
Like it or not, you're going to have to get used to relying on us every now and then.
What kind of friends would we be otherwise?
Okay.
Thank you.
Sorry I freaked out for a second. I was just checking to make sure I read it right. There is a Fortnite style, no build. It's not a build game. Fortnite style PvP 3 versus 3 Marvel game coming out. I'm wishlisting it on Steam.
Man,
Right the fuck now.
we'd ever get thanked by Shion.
Right the
Sounds
fuck
like
now.
someone wants me to grab their arm.
I'm joking. Damn, you're scary sometimes.
Shion's not scary at all.
Alphen.
I'll just, leave you two alone.
Ow. Ow.
Yeah, it's called Marvel Rivals.
give us a
I'm
bad lead like
wishlisting
that.
it on
Where
Steam,
could that Lord
and I'm
actually be?
applying for the beta on the website.
Me.
If you go to
I
the
said there's
Marvel
no point
Rivals
wandering
website,
around
you can
aimlessly
apply for
trying
the
to look
beta.
there. We should head back to Nias for now.
I'm doing that right now.
What's wrong, Kisara?
Oh, I was just thinking about what it meant for there to be castles here on Dana. People build castles to protect things that are important for one reason or another. But not simply that. They're also used to project a ruler's power.
So what you're saying is, Even before the Renans invaded, the Danans were still being ruled over. It was just by other Danans.
That's most likely the case, yeah. Though who knows how they led their people.
But after seeing Deadeye, I can't picture them being all that benevolent themselves.
What if it's in everyone's nature to rule over and control others? What are we supposed to do about that?
If it really is...
It might be coming to the PS5. I think it said it is.
All that means is we have all the more reason to fight it. That's all there is to it.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Out of our way! Pieces! Attack time! Healing circle!
Okay, here I go.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint,
See what I can do? Nope, that'd be silly.
Talon hurricane!
Lightning!
You're mine! Rising
Bear with me, guys, for a second. I'm trying to play and
Take this!
bookmark this game at the same time so I don't forget to later, because once I'm done streaming with you guys, I actually need to go. Shit.
Your power is a spectacle to behold.
Um,
Not trying to be dramatic with it.
do some cleaning and stuff, and I know I will forget.
This could be useful.
Okay, so... where did you go? Okay, Marvel Rivals. Yes! Yup! It's basically Overwatch, but with Marvel superheroes. But it's not first person, it's third, like Fortnite. Oh my god! I'm getting in on this. Hold on one second. Yes. Okay. Marvel Rivals. Unfortunately, I have to get ready to go to work, and I need to eat and spend a little time with my partner. But above all, we need to do a little cleaning. We have been... neglecting
Are you
it.
just going to keep standing around or what?
Sorry, I'm just getting prepped over here.
Sign up. Okay, found it. Okay.
I'll take you all on! Rising Wyvern! You're mine! Stardust!
I never miss.
Swallow dance! I'll bash in their defenses!
Glad you have your uses.
Easily be fatal.
Just
I'll
as
show
well
you how
out here
beautiful I
to
can
stop.
be!
Your dreams.
It's on!
Freeze Lancer.
You're mine! Destruction! Eagle assault! Eat dirt!
Raging storm. Radiant tunnel.
Take
Do
it!
it.
Destruction! Blow away!
Doubling.
Hit.
Burst forth!
Radiant Citizen. Radiant Javelin. Who wants to stand out?
Tectonic
Waterfall.
punch.
Freeze Lancer. Stand in the wind.
Prepare to be sealed as fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps found is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
You shouldn't have messed with me.
Lightning condemned.
Eat this! I'm not done!
Into the shadows!
First strike!
Magna Ray!
Strike! Right! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Hear me, flame!
Okay.
Water, hear my call! Spread!
It must take guts to fight without a weapon.
I'm not brave. I just do what I have to.
If you're ever in a pinch, just say the word.
Your power is a spectacle to behold.
I'm not trying to be dramatic with it.
Still, it's a part of you.
Here we go. Sign up for
We
playtest.
won.
Okay. What region will I be playtesting in? North America. What game genres are you most into? Role playing, action adventures. Overwatch. I would say around 100 hours. None. Submit. Perfect! I have been submitted for the Marvel Rivals sign up. Okay, I'm back. Yes, this music is very, yes, the music is very epic. Okay, let's go. Yeah, no, it's Fortnite. It's more like Fortnite, but with, superpower, but your Marvel characters have powers instead of just guns. So, like, Fortnite in Overwatch had a baby.
Already on!
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more!
We're boss.
Easy peasy. Ha hoodle.
Red Verbrenia. It's a stats increaser. I think it's magic? I'm not sure. I'm a little disappointed with today's stream. I had fun, but with all these cutscenes, I really felt like we got nothing done. Like, I felt like I spent a majority of this time just watching all of the teammate interaction videos, and I'm kind of a little frustrated. But I also don't not want to do those because there's an achievement for doing them, and some of them are funny. Oh, we're done. We just had to kill that thing. Okay, we'll head back to town and then we'll save it. Wait a minute. I can just fast travel. What am I doing? That's okay, Rocky. I'm about to wrap up this quest, and then I gotta go as well. So, have a great night, day. Have a great day, and thank you for coming, Rocky. It was fun to have you today, buddy.
Right. I can't wait. Head on over to the plaza.
What's going on? It seems busier here than before.
Hey, look! Isn't that Bayfon over there?
Ah, there you are. It seems I owe you all an apology. I'm guessing you didn't find the Lord back in the forest, did you?
No, but something tells me you already knew that.
Yeah, I did. Turns out I bit down on some bad intel when I should have known better. Apparently, Deadeye's not as trusting of me as I thought.
But why would he feed you bad intel?
My guess? He wanted me to lead you all astray. Make sure you weren't sniffing around where he didn't want you to be. While you were off in the forest, I got word that one of our squads captured the Lord.
Oh.
The place wasn't even close to where you were searching.
I see. Well, the important thing is that you finally caught her. Did you suffer many casualties?
You're not going to believe this, but she didn't even put up a fight. She had no escort either.
Well, what about her Master Core? Was it recovered?
Sorry. They only briefed me on the basics. For now, Deadeye's getting ready to make his victory speech out in the plaza. In the meantime, I've been ordered to set up a defense perimeter around the outside of the city. So I'll be out of town for a while. I imagine Deadeye will announce what he intends to do with the Lord during his speech. You'll have to let me know how it goes. Anyway, until next time.
A Renin Lord surrendering without a fight? Something doesn't add up here.
Sketchy.
I can't say I know much of her lordship personally.
Sketchy.
There's a lot about this that doesn't make sense.
Sketchy. She's up to
Core is a
something.
concern too. Let's stick around like Bayfon suggested and see what happens. We don't leave until we get to the bottom of this. I'm worried about just what Deadeye has in store for Almadria. For now, let's wait at the inn until he gives his victory speech.
Okay. Holy fuck. It's Reg TTV. I thought you forgot all about me. Welcome. How are you, Reg? Holy fuck, stranger. How's my favorite DBD buddy doing? Okay, let's see who's live. Maybe I can do a raid out. No, Madame Diablo doesn't remember me. Maybe I can do a raid out. I can't raise on her. She won't know who I am. Okay, you know what? Let's find somebody new. Let's do... Let's see who else is playing Tales of Arise. Maybe we'll give some love to somebody else. Okay. You're German and you're Portuguese. Okay. No, you're good, Reg. I'm just happy to see you. I actually have a second Twitch account. And that's the one I play Topher, I play D&D on. Getting affiliated. I'm gonna have to make sure I follow you on my other account so I can give you some love. But I have a second streaming account that I use 2 days out of the week, and on that one I'm gonna start playing DBD on that one instead. So if you ever wanna play again, let me know. I would love to help you get that affiliation. All right, we're gonna raid out on oh my god, are you fucking kidding me right now? This is a mess. Oh, you got affiliated yesterday? Fuck yes! Okay. This is ridiculous. It's not gonna let me raid out. I'm gonna have to do it from my phone. Alright. My phone just being its phone. Phony self. Okay, we're gonna give this raid out to another fellow small streamer who is playing Tales of Arise as well. Oh, I don't have permission. Okay. Apparently, I'm not doing this. I'm sorry. We're not gonna raid out. I was hoping to, but for some reason, my Twitch won't let me, my OBS won't let me sign into Barry fucking Pi so that I can chat in my own. No, that's what I'm doing. And even though my other account is a moderator on here, it won't let me raid. And it won't let me sign in onto my OBS into the chat to chat as me so that I can do it. So we're not gonna do it. I don't have the patience. I'm already 17 minutes past my streaming time, so I'm going to wrap it up. I will be back tonight, guys, around 9:30, 9:40. Tonight we are playing Namco Cross Capcom. We are on the final chapter. Let's beat this game tonight. Reg, congratulations on your affiliation. We need to play some DBD ASAP. I'll drop you a follow on my other Twitch account because that's the one I'm going to start playing DBD on, and we can play some rounds of DBD. I'm excited. It's been a while, so I'm really stoked to play some DBD with ya. Jess too. Jess, you can join us whenever you're free. All right, everybody, so that is it for tonight. Tonight I will be back, like I said, 9:35, 9:40. We will be finishing, hopefully, Namco Cross Capcom. All right, everybody, thank you all for coming. I had a really good time today, and I will see everybody tonight. Until then, have a sweet, sweet rest of your day. Barry out.